Scott Leisure. And with me, as always, can I just say, not only is she a broadcasting legend, Jackie Selby, my friends, is a Denver treasure.
Aren't you kind to say?
Yes. Thank you for joining us. This is
Yes.
Informed Opinion, and we are going to walk down some dark roads. We're going to then try to bring things back out into the light.
Okay.
Thursday afternoon in the Mile High City, we're going to get some snow tonight, Jackie. Imagine that. It's March. And tomorrow is Cash Friday.
Cash Friday, Cash Friday. Don't forget to use Cash Friday.
So check this out, Selby. Can I call you Selby?
You always have.
This last night, I'm at the Sprouts buying some decent produce.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake. And it wasn't a millennial. I wasn't making change with the millennial. I
Okay.
got in, and she was like your age, Jackie. So
Whatever.
the cashier was Jackie's age, and I gave her an extra buck, and she handed it back to me. So
Oh,
it goes both ways.
what a nice lady.
Yeah, yeah.
Spend cash tomorrow before it goes away. Hashtag Cash Friday. Hashtag spend cash.
Before it goes away, cash is king.
For now.
For now.
Yeah. No more banks collapse.
Speaking of the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that we preach on the podcast is the fact that we try to eat right. You know, we try to know where our food is coming from. We can't be 110% all the time. We can aim for that, just like everything else. And if we hit like 75%,
Okay.
70, we're
all right.
good, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, just when you think you have it figured out, we talk about Kroger. We talk about, those huge cattle farms that are giving off the methane and just hormones galore.
Hormones
galore. So, where do we go to fire meat next? What's another safe place to go get your meat?
From a local rancher.
From a local rancher, but if the local ranch isn't just around the corner when you need a steak or ground beef for dinner, we're jump into Costco, right?
Yeah, I guess, yes.
Costco, I trust Costco.
All right.
Well, they're however long, 30 years this guy's been their CFO, and he is stepping down.
Oh.
And the Kroger CFO, he's going to step in.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. March 15th, right around the corner. Longtime finance chief Richard Galanti will step down.
I knew after Charlie Munger died, then that would be second.
Oh, yeah. More than 30 years this guy has been there.
Your quality is going to go down, people. I'm telling you that right now.
So what do? You just...
I don't know. Don't buy... I don't like the beef from Whole Foods. I got ground beef there and it just turned into pink slime on my skillet.
From Whole Foods?
Mm-hmm.
Eee.
It was so gross. I took pictures and brought it back and everything.
Well, I posted that video of the red meat. The red meat, the stuff that was actually red and not pink.
Yes, I liked that. That was a very good post on your Instagram.
Yeah, that was Sprouts.
Hmm,
we're not connecting to Instagram for some reason again, Selby. I don't know. I
that's
don't
okay.
know. It's okay. Do you know? I went to the Google. I gave it the big GTS.
Okay.
How much does Costco make? How much does one Costco make a day? Do you think, Selby?
A day.
A day.
Let's see. One Costco a day. Oh, jeez Louise. I don't know my grocery numbers. You might be closer to guessing before
The number I've
you.
got in front of me is one Costco makes $526,000 a day
Wonder how much it
on
costs to
average.
operate the thing.
With the average annual sales per warehouse at $192 million,
Hmm.
365 days a year. The average Costco location pulls in over $500,000 each day.
Well, I'm not surprised. They sure sell a lot of stuff.
They do. They do.
But I don't know what's going to happen with that Kroger son of a stepping in.
Fries. Do they have what is Kroger on the other side of the river where you're at?
Harris Teeter.
Seriously? That's my luggage. Harris Teeter.
Harris Teeter. I call it something else, but I'm not saying it on here.
Oh, gotcha. Do you remember a while back you were watching that customs show? What was that show in the airport?
Real Responders Australia, I think it's called. Real.
So I'm cruising around on the Fire Stick last night.
Mm-hmm.
National Geographic to catch a smuggler.
Oh, hey. Now I would enjoy that.
You would enjoy that.
Real Responders Australia.
Yeah, these are it's a documentary, obviously. It's the US Customs and Border Protection and Immigration Enforcement.
Okay.
Underground casinos, Selby. Brothels, Selby. Brothels. Just shady. Lots of crazy, shady shit. This stuff, Selby, was so shady that when they talk to the guy in charge of it, when the reporter is talking to the guy that's running the operation, it's so shady that it's one of those where they change his voice and they slow it down so it doesn't sound like he really sounds. You know what I'm talking about when they do
Right.
that?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's that shady. To catch a smuggler.
I would like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go. Okay. Kroger, to catch a smuggler.
Wow.
I
really feel sorry for Costco shoppers. I really do.
What do you do? Just stick to Sprouts?
I don't know, but oh my gosh.
What you can do, honestly, just do your research. Mm-hmm. Get out there and try and ask questions. If you need to send them an email, hey, where are you getting your meat from? Where is this coming from? I mean,
just all kinds of things are going to be going by the wayside because he's going to try to pinch more profit out of it. Anyway.
Will the price of the hot dog go up?
You know it will.
Don't say it. Why do you got to do that?
It's gonna.
Why do you got to do that?
I don't know why Kroger has to charge 75 cents to get cash back at the cash register. Now that's pinching people right there. That's a middle finger occasion right there, Scott. Mm-hmm. I got a couple more, but go ahead.
Go ahead. No, give me one. What do you? Here's
a
Jackie's
middle finger
list.
Occasion. Yeah.
Oh, that. I thought you had a couple more.
Oh, I do.
Jackie's got the list. Here's Jackie's list. It says Space news, multiple points. Love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. So like 47 new satellites were launched in the last week. How come this isn't on the front of the paper? Nobody has a paper anymore. 47 new ones. East Coast between Cape Canaveral and California. And they're mostly SpaceX. And what do you think they're doing up there?
Orbiting.
They say it's all about communications, but not our communications. It's their communications. Following that is a headline from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. You know what's up in Alaska, don't you? HAARP.
Yeah.
So they specialize in new advanced LiDAR. LiDAR. That's the green one that goes, does the scanning. To explore space weather around the world. Space weather. Space weather.
Weather. Space weather.
Space weather.
Okay.
What weather? Space weather.
They never did say really how those fires started either, did they? It always seems to be downed power lines. All of them. Downed power lines. Downed power lines. Well, and then here we had like the Jesus cult too, and the downed power lines. So what's your take on that, Selby? What do you got?
The more stuff they put up there.
Junk.
All those little streaky things that you see in the sky that go instead of having real clouds. Have you seen a little happy cloud lately? I have not. Those things make the atmosphere
pay attention to how you feel and how the sky looks sometimes.
Yeah, more conductive.
On those days where it's really streaky and heavy, those are the days where the next day I'll wake up with a headache or I'll wake up congested.
Me too, with congestion. I told you I can feel it and taste it. It's yucky.
Damn, Selby. You drug us down the road pretty quickly.
I know, I'm sorry I did it.
So speaking of State of Union tonight, you gonna watch the State of the Union tonight?
With who?
With the President of the United States of America, of course. How many times will whichever one they bring up there, how many times do you think he'll say, what's the over under on him saying MAGA? What's the over and under on him telling a story about growing up with his dad?
I know that they built a fence around the White House.
Yeah, last night, overnight.
But they didn't build a fence in some places where it really would have come in handy.
Like where? Like say
anywhere people are kind of trying to get here from.
So if you want, what you're saying is if you built
a fence,
that is usually to either keep something in or something out, like cattle. Or puppies. Let's go with puppies.
Puppies, sheep.
And so maybe they're trying to keep people in by building that around the Capitol. Do you think? Well, it wouldn't. I know where you're going. You're talking about the border, aren't you? You're talking about the border. Well, let me tell you something, Selby. They don't need a fence at the border because apparently we just put them on a plane and fly them in here. Yeah.
Wherever they want to go.
400,000 people just hop on the plane. And then let's go back and say, oh, no, that's not going on. Even though it made sense because you see all those little shorts on your Insta or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Well,
there's,
yes,
hey,
if you
look at
follow,
these people on my plane.
if you follow Jorge Ventura TV on Instagram, he's down there and he has been for years. He's bilingual. He's from California and he stands there with his camera. Before it was just him on the camera. Now he has a cameraman and they stand there and they talk to the folks who are coming and they, look at the holes in the available areas for people to just come through. And then he interviews people at the buses and he calls it a street release. Oh, there's been, 40,000 people street released in San Diego this month. Street released. Now, listen, these are people who have backpacks and clean clothing and they're well fed and they're being picked up by a brand new bus. Brand new bus.
What could go wrong?
The White House has a new term for them. Newcomers.
No, you making stuff up
I'm
again.
not. No, President Squinty Eyes.
Newcomers.
Newcomers. They're not immigrants.
Newcomers.
Wow, what was
Okay,
that?
cool.
I'm so sorry.
They're
not.
That's fine.
They're not,
You can identify as a newcomer. Okay.
they're not immigrants. They're not illegal aliens. They're newcomers.
Well, well, well. Newcomers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Newcomers. Space junk, newcomers, underground casinos, brothels.
Brothel.
Thai customs officials have arrested 6 Indians for attempting to smuggle a red panda, Jackie, and 86 other animals out of the kingdom, including, but not limited to, snakes, parrots, and monitor lizards.
Oh.
The illicit menagerie, which might be the name of my new band. Illicit menagerie was discovered hidden in the suspect's checked luggage at Bangkok's airport.
Oh my God, a red panda in a luggage piece? Now, when you're talking about animals, man, I get fired up.
There you go.
It's terrible.
I bet you like something like that would be on To Catch a Smuggler.
Yes, it would.
With the underground casinos. What about smuggling red pandas into the underground casinos with the newcomers?
Gosh. Why are people so awful?
Newcomers. That's epic.
Newcomers. Epic. The White House has coined a new term, newcomers.
Okay. All right.
I wonder if old man Squinty Eyes is going to say, welcome to the newcomers tonight on the State of the Union.
Okay. You remember we did the Colorado bingo last week.
The which?
Colorado bingo.
Yes, bingo.
Okay, Colorado bingo. I've got a couple more. The background, Polis, our governor, tweeted out this bingo card about things to do in Colorado, like you drive a Subaru and blah, blah, blah. They were cute. They were fun. But if you're true Coloradans, these are some telltale signs that things that you should be checking off your bingo card.
All right.
Right? Okay. You have been to the old original Chubby's at 1 a.m.
Okay, Chubby's at 1, and that's on
38th.
Oh, 38th and
don't pretend, Jackie. It's not you.
38th and
right as you come out from the overpass, like Fox, this side of Fox, the west side of Fox. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Fox.
I was losing track of my West Side streets for a second.
That building, the original building, is gone. But when baseball showed up, 93, early 90s, stuff like that, Lodo was actually safe and fun. Believe it or not, it was safe and fun. So when you're in your young 20s down in Lodo, driving back to the west side of town, that's where you stopped. Chubby's. A Denver original. There you go.
What
There's
I wouldn't
one.
give right about now.
Let's go to. Okay, if you are truly a Coloradan, you know at what point, if you're driving on these snow-packed, icy streets, you know at what point you can either stop at the red light or go through it. And there's no worry in going through it. Everybody at the intersection should know that point. Okay, that guy is not going to stop. He's going to go through it instead of trying to stop, causing a wreck, and all kinds of snow and ice mayhem.
Mayhem. I like those for our new bingo game.
I like it. We'll get some more. If you've got some that you think might be on that card or need to be on that card, give us a shout. Okay. What else you got? Have we got through all the bad news?
I think so. I don't feel like doing any more.
Okay. I've got the Bible. I've got the Bible, Selby, the thrift store Bible.
Lay it on us.
Okay. This comes out of Collisions. It's right before Thessalonians. Okay. This is from 1 Collisions. But if you stop properly at the light, there will be no collisions. 1:15. The Supremacy of Christ, which actually could be the name of my new band. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation, Jackie. For by him all things were created. Things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. Winter nights we sang in tune, played inside the months of moon. Never think of never, let this spell, Jackie, last forever. Well, summer lover passed to fall, tried to realize it all.
Scott, this is not really from the Bible.
Growing up in a hurry. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Gotta love the Bible. Gotta love the Bible.
Thrift store.
Okay. You want to do the prayer and then we'll do the songs? You want to do the songs and then the prayer? Okay, let's do the prayer.
Okay.
Pray it on us, Jackie.
Let me get it. It's really a poem. And I wrote this one. And I just found it when I was cleaning out my computer this weekend because I lost a message on my email. So I went down the rabbit hole this past weekend and cleaned out all my messages. So anyway,
excellent.
I wrote this to Robbie Knight, the lady who passed away, my radio friend who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And I wrote this to her when she was diagnosed with the brain cancer, the glioblastoma. And so that was October 25th of 2020. So here's what I wrote. I really don't write poetry, but this was pretty damn good.
Go.
The nighttime dream of love without is really love within. For daytime comes and fear dissolves, with sunrise in the heart begin. Right? I'm onto something here.
That's good.
Those dreams of yours that show your path ending unfulfilled is just the message from your teachers to find another way home. That's
I said it last week. You are on fire.
A roll
with the poetry. And this
but
one
I
you
wrote
wrote
that one.
You wrote that.
I did. I wrote that for Robbie Knight. God love her.
I'm going to
God
listen
rest
to that
her
again
soul.
a few times. I'm going to listen to that. If you didn't catch all that, bring it back. Zip that thing back. Listen to that again. That was good stuff, Selby.
It's a good one. Thanks.
Beautiful.
And you write poetry, so I that's highly
beautiful.
Thanks.
Next on your list is another verse for the Crisis at the Border song.
Okay, that'll be for next week. You want it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
One if we're still here, because we saw the first horse last weekend. Okay, 1001 songs you must hear before you die. Another thrift store gem.
Okay.
First song. First song. 1981.
All right. 81.
Our lips are sealed by the
Awesome.
Go-Go's.
Awesome.
Gotta love that.
Jing, 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 jing. Yep.
Second song, 1995.
Mm-hmm.
You Ought to Know, Alanis Morissette.
Oh boy. That covers a lot of ground between those two, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's pretty much the extent of our musical lives.
kind of, right?
Oh man.
Excellent.
Who did you see the Go-Go's and the Police on tour together when they first in the early
No,
80s?
I've seen the Go-Go's a couple of times though.
Man, that was a good concert. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was a
what I
big
was
deal.
wearing.
Back in 80, that was like 83, 84, something like that, right?
I think it was 81 or 2.
Or 3 or 4.
No, not that late.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
well,
I'll have to look it up.
look it up, bring it back next week.
All right. We'll see you then.
People, be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones you love. Write them a poem. Give them a hug. Even driving in traffic. Give them a wave or a couple waves. I don't know.
Whichever.
Whichever. Chances are they don't even know you're next to them, so it doesn't really matter. Am I right?
You're right.
Informed opinion every Thursday, 4:00. Tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your enemies, and tell everybody. And yeah, stay away from the State of the Union tonight, would you? Please.
Good idea.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.